I've heard that succubi can take on any guise, male or female. Does that mean that you prefer to appear as a woman?
To achieve my ends, I became what people wish me to be. But I've never considered what I might wish myself to be. You've given me food for thought. Thank you.
All according to plan.
Come closer, don't be shy. Look at these pretty little cats. They make great companions, and they'll bring you good luck. Well, well, it seems like that one's taken quite a shine to you. I'm not surprised. You do look mighty fine in that costume of yours, lassie. So what do you say? Would you like to have one of these little beauties? I'm just an old woman who lives on the outskirts of the city. The demons destroyed everything I had except my barn, and the cat inside it. My cat has always brought me good luck. She's the reason my barn's still standing. Pity she decided to hide in the barn instead of my house. Oh, there I go, prattling on about myself. Anyway, my cat had kittens a few months ago. I'm looking to find a good home for them. They're good luck, just like their mother. You should take one. You won't regret it. Well, what do you think? I'm telling you, my cat's lucky, and so are her little ones. It runs in the family. You should take one, lassie. You won't regret it. Oh, no need for money. I'm just happy he's found a good home. Oh, how nice. I'm sure you'll be very happy together. don't forget to feed him, and make sure to pet him often. He likes that.
I'll go ahead. As it should be.
Pretty good, aren't I?
That is not far.
My sweet V's, which flag should we put up on display? These colorful ones? Or the ones with the symbols? And if the latter, which symbols should we choose? Oh, merciful son of Kalish, it is so hard to decide.
Wait, my dear Eagle. May your day be filled with peace and light, my friend.
Oh, I did not see you. Pardon me, most esteemed one.
I am called V's. This fiery spark here with me is Eagle. We traveled here from the sunlit lands of Kalish. We wish to help the people here.
They say the demons will soon be defeated, and the world wound will finally be closed. The great commander will be victorious.
The commander, my dear Eagle.
Oh, of course. Pardon me. The commander will defeat the demons, and we will assist in other ways. We've been here for 2 days, esteemed one. We arrived right before the festivities started. We wanted to help, and immediately found an opportunity.
It takes a lot of work to throw a big celebration. Where we're from, they're always looking for volunteers to help with festivals. Thankfully, Nerosian is the same. We were able to start helping right away.
My sweet V's, we are in Canabras. Nerosian is to the south. We traveled past it on our way here.
I'm all mixed up again. My head is an empty vessel. We're happy to help in any way we can.
Exactly! If anyone needs 2 extra sets of hands, we'll be there. Today, we are hanging up flags. And tomorrow, we're building barracks.
Barricades, my lovely Eagle.
Yes, those 2.
Yes, indeed. We sailed from across the seas, walked and rode for many months. All because we wanted to come here.
We do not regret our long journey. The world is changing. This is an important moment in history, and we want to witness it firsthand. We are putting up decorations for the festival.
The flags of Canabras have already been raised throughout the city. But we still have plenty of poles and a lot of interesting flags left over. We can't decide which ones we should hang up.
Maybe you could help us, esteemed one. What would the locals like? Some of the flags are colorful but plain. Others have symbols on them. This one, for example, has a beer mug.
And there's a really strange one over there. I don't know. That flag looks like it belongs in a bazaar. It feels a little out of place here. But I trust you, esteemed one.
I wouldn't mind some cold ale.
We've already talked about this, my sweet bees. We agreed you would only drink ale once a month.
Indeed, my strict dear eagle. And so, with your blessing, I shall have next month's mug of ale tonight to celebrate.
In due time.
This magic comes from the impossible kingdoms far away. For the right price in gold, I will show you the most important moments in the commander's life. Witness her triumphs and tribulations firsthand. What is that I hear? The audience wishes to learn of distant lands? I'm always happy to oblige. In the impossible kingdoms, a huge city of machines arose between the realm of the dead and the nation of arrogant mages. The dead rule as if they were alive. Metal machines soar through the skies, and the mightiest mages break the rules of the universe with their spells. Oh, but this is nothing. The gleaming pearl of the impossible kingdoms is my homeland, the great nation of Jalmaray, standing proudly to the east. It is a land of poetry, where the winds whisper stories in your ear. The waterfalls flow upside down, and the stars themselves descend from the heavens at night. I could spend hours talking about the great impossible kingdoms, but today I'm here to show you the magical mysteries of those wondrous lands. A wonderful choice! It was in this moment hope was born.
Stop that at once! What are you up to, mister? We've received complaints from some concerned citizens that your illusions might be more than just illusions, if you take my meaning. They think these ghosts of yours are alive. Well, not alive. They're ghosts, so I suppose they're dead. Anyway, they suspect you're a necoma... that you're raising the dead.
What? No, sir. No, I would never practice forbidden magic. This is no necromancy, I swear. There's nothing more than harmless magic tricks from our homeland in the impossible kingdoms.
What about the possible kingdoms? Do they have magic tricks too? The Inquisitors will decide whether your magic is harmless or not. Come on, let's take you to them. And how would you know that, Mom? Huh. You sure do know a lot about this stuff. I guess we were wrong to bother you, Mr. Wizard. You can continue your magic show.
My savior, you have my gratitude. Thank you for defending me from those sick-headed buffoons.
All according to plan.
You wish to see more? Witness another great event in the commander's life for the meager sum of 150 shiny coins. Ah! The unbelievable moment of triumph! Right away! Wish to see more. It's a dangerous descent. A bitter journey. I can show you this too.
Go ahead. As it should be. That is enough.
Mommy, look! Another person dressed up as the do you want now? Oh my! Look at you! I must know, where did you get that costume, ma'am?
Welcome. As I live and breathe, it's the Knight Commander. It is a great honor for Canabras to receive you. If it weren't for you, there would be no city and no celebration. Oh, is that so? Then you absolutely must take part in the Commander Lookalike contest. With a costume like that, you're sure to win. Just a humble city herald. I'm acting as the master of ceremonies for the festival. If you wish to have fun, consider it done. Well, then less rhyme and more reason. I hope you'll enjoy my organizational skills more than my poetry. Oh, this? An ordinary carnival mask. Plenty of those around. This is a masquerade, after all. The guests and the hosts are all wearing costumes. Have a good time.
In due time.
Glad to see you. I really need your help. Nothing. I'm paralyzed by indecision. There's so much to choose from, and I don't know where to start. Tell me, what is all this? Fruits and vegetables are easy. I can tell them apart just as I can tell which roots are poisonous.
and which are really poisonous. Porridge I get. I can tell that a pig has been roasted because it's not grunting anymore. But what's this? What's that? You could feed a whole tribe of mongrels with one of those, and another tribe with what's inside. And come to think of it, what is inside? I don't get it. How can you tell what's good if you're going to be assaulted with all the flavors of everything stuffed in the poor bird all at once? What if it's disgusting and you've already taken a bite? You can't just toss it away. You have to eat the whole thing. Yes, but look. Every plate is heaped with a hodgepodge of so many different things. I've never eaten anything this bizarre. I don't even know where to start. I like simple food. Everything here is the opposite of simple. I don't want to make a mistake and waste my appetite on something inedible. Maybe I was always picky, but I just never had the time to choose what I ate. Actually, I didn't have much choice either. If we had anything new for dinner in our tribe, the rule was to eat it faster than it could escape. Not much time to stop and think. That sounds reasonable. But no, I have to. We're at this big party after all, so I have to partake of my share of its delights. Can you find something edible for me to try and call me when you do? Eating in company is always more enjoyable, and I honestly trust your taste in Uplander foods much more, so I'm willing to try anything you suggest. Well, at least until I'm too full of food to even walk. Deal. I'll be waiting here, staring in bewilderment at all these platters of food.
All according to plan.
So, what have you picked? That looks like fish. Of course, it's not as dark as the fish we have in our underground rivers, and it doesn't glow 6 shades of red like the water-dwelling creatures in the World Wound, but it looks close enough to the kinds of fish I'm familiar with. Wow, you do know your food. It smells nice, and it looks pretty simple. I have no idea what or where Diobel is, but I already feel a growing respect for its people. Well, my taste buds are raring to go. I'll get us 2 portions. You know, this is much tastier than I thought it would be. It reminds me of when my family still lived on the surface. I was too little to go fishing with my dad, but I remember how my mom would gut the fish and cook it. I'd gladly try something else. Call me when you find something good.
I'll go ahead.
What's this? Bread? Goat meat. Now, that reminds me of a certain goat we recently had by the horns. If I think about it too much, I might spoil my appetite. Oh, that smell. Are you sure it's safe to eat? It's a bit like someone sprinkled mint on cave spider eggs to mask the smell, and then it backfired. Oh well, Crusaders can't be choosers. Let's split one. Oh, tastes just like spider eggs. I mean, meat's meat, but if I ever see these things again, I'll stay far, far away. Ugh. I need to wash away the aftertaste and the memory of that horrible smell with something more pleasant. I'll be waiting for your signal. Hey, look, meat on skewers. Something simple and familiar. Our hunters would catch cave beasts a couple of times a day, and we would chop them up so that everyone could have some, and roast the pieces on open fire. Just like that, meat and nothing else. Do you think this recipe is just as simple? Interesting. I see that the meat is shiny and kind of red. Is that the glaze? I'm going to try it. Yeah, we'll have time to talk later, and this food isn't getting any warmer. Which side should I start from? It reminds me of the day I caught my first rat, and my father roasted it. I'm ready to try something else. Call me when you decide on the next dish.
Move along. Nothing to see here. I'm aware. How could something like this happen? I just turned the corner and I mean, there's an investigation going on here. This area is off limits. Right, so my partner and I were patrolling the streets. We heard a noise as we were walking past this corner and went to investigate. That's when we found the body, still warm. What should we do? We need to report this to our superior. Oh, the sergeant will have our heads for this. It's our first week on guard duty. You do that. Oh, and don't tell anyone else about the body. The city guard will sort things out.
As it should be.
Venison with apples? I can't for the life of me understand why anyone would pair meat with fruit. Oh, and there's something else. It looks scarily unfamiliar and devilishly complicated. Do you know what it is? So, they put a mixture of cooked grains, nuts, and fruits in the middle of a meat circle and added some ridiculous mounds of mashed potatoes to make it look pretty? I don't get it, but I'll give it a try. I think we'll need a portion for each of us. Can you see any clean plates around? No idea. This is the best thing ever! Wait, let me chew it. I sound like Shoal. All right, I can talk normally again. This dish is perfect. I would happily eat this and only this for the rest of my life. Whew. I think I've had enough for today. I can't stomach anymore. Another bite and everything I've eaten today will be, making a reappearance. You know, this festival really isn't my thing. But I've had fun, thanks to you. You helped me find my holiday spirit by being a glutton for a day. And the day is so much better for it. So, thanks. Watching kid after kid run past with one paper horn stuck on their head and half their face painted green, it's unbearable. For the first time in my life, I'm not the center of attention, just another face in the crowd. In all seriousness, though, I'm just being grumpy out of habit. Don't mind me. Well, I was going to collapse onto the nearest bench for a few hours and let digestion do its thing, but I've just had a great idea. I'm going to find out who made that amazing porridge with ribs, nuts, and those things that look like woodlice. I want to learn how to make that dish so I can eat it for the rest of my life. But I am wondering where to begin. Maybe our golden-haired aristocrat can tell us. He must know the best chefs in Canabras. I'm sure he's lurking somewhere in that crowd of matching blonde heads. And I'll be rolling out of here like a giant meatball. Whew. See you later.
It is good to see you, my friend. Has something happened? Not at all. I'm having a wonderful time. I recognize the worried expression, the suspicion in your eyes. I have seen it all before. As if I were some kind of venomous snake, poised to strike. But I assure you, I am not in a biting mood today. Oh? Please, tell me more. Oh. Why was she murdered? Perhaps someone wants to kill me and attacked the wrong person. Or perhaps someone has discovered my secret and decided to imitate me during the festival. This is unacceptable. Surely we cannot allow a murderer to go unpunished. Because I'm going to tell you that it was not me, and you are going to believe me. You trust me, do you not? It wasn't me. Truly. And I want to meet her. Will you help me? Go out into the crowds and speak to the commoners who are dressed as me. I am sure someone must have seen the killer. When you find the killer, send her to me. I shall be waiting. There's a path over there behind the markets. It leads to a deserted part of the city. An area of Canabris that has not yet been rebuilt. It is the perfect place to get away from the crowds. Intuition? You wish to know details? I shall end her existence. Because I have no interest in doing so. You should think before you ask such obvious questions. I apologize. It is hard for me to control my emotions right now. Thank you. This is going to be fun.
That's not fair. In due time. All according to plan.
Another commander impersonator. It seems I am blessed with the presence of the original. A carnival costume would have been made with more care. Well, you're in luck. I am pleased to offer you the extraordinary opportunity of participating in my little doppelganger competition as an honorary judge. Of course. Where else would I be? Although I admit that some people have received even more attention. The murder of an impersonator in broad daylight? Dear Camellia must be thrilled. Not all of the commander's associates are surrounded by crowds of fans. It's a deeply pathetic sight. The fearsome bounty hunter pretending to enjoy his bitter loneliness. Wonderful! The qualifying round is concluded, and the finalists stand before you. What do you think? Who among them has best conveyed the incomparable splendor of my person? Who deserves the prize? No second places, no consolation prizes. In this competition, you're either the best, or you're wasting your time. This contest is about imitation, not just costumes. The outfit is important, of course, but not as much as the performance. No. I didn't ask you to be the judge, just to do everything myself. Pick your favorite, and then I'll give the final verdict.
Will I be able to imitate him? I was born for this. I am Count Arenday, kissed at birth by heaven itself. I do not need makeup to impersonate anyone. No amount of blush will make me more beautiful than I already am. Many try to imitate me. What a pity that I defy imitation.
This is a look-alike contest, not a sycophant contest. He tried so hard to please me that it ended up being nothing more than an unfunny caricature.
I have no need. Sorry, a second.
So these are the contestants. A brat, a drunkard, and this tongue-tied.
Hush. I have no need of introductions. Who has not heard of Dayron Arenday, the brightest star in this city's dull firmament? Canabris has become so much more boring without me. The townspeople, of course, dream of me returning, crowned with glory, and for the good times to return with me. Well, perhaps their dreams will come true. Or perhaps not. Who knows what I'll think of doing tomorrow?
Very good. But was anyone in this town dreaming of my return? It is flattering to hear, though I doubt it's true.
Yeah! I'm the Dayroniest Dayron here, because I shit on costumes, and on this festival, and on you too. Everyone look at me! I'm Count Arenday. I spit on everyone. I do what I want, and what I want is to drink, and screw, and show off.
Who let this swine in here?
What? Not Dayrony enough for you? Do you think your highborn vomit smells like cologne? I don't give a shit what you think. I'm the best doppelganger here because I don't give a damn about you, myself, or this competition. Give me the prize, and I'll drink it all away.
He cares so little about me that he came here to inform me personally. Well, it is true that this is the image I've cultivated year after year in the eyes of the inhabitants of this glorious city. But entering the contest without a costume is still bad form.
I am Count Dayron. I am handsome, funny, and kind. When demons attacked my city, I became a cruise. I went to fight them because I'm brave and I'm not afraid of anyone. Run away, villains! Count Dayron is coming!
Child, aren't you a little young to be participating in such contests? Your costume is made of paper, you've barely memorized your speech, and yet here you are competing with adults.
What sweet naivety. In that case, I should like to hear the verdict. Steady on. I shall be the one to choose the winner. But not before I hear your opinion. Oh, that cat. No, I have to disqualify it. It would be unsportsmanlike to allow the cat to compete. It has too much of an advantage. All right, it is now time for my verdict. Decisive, final, and uncompromising. The victor is... this sweet boy. Take it, child. Do you know what that symbol is?
Of course! This is the coat of arms of the Arende family. Look, my mother stitched the same one on my costume.
That's right, child. This coat of arms. There aren't many people left in this world for whom it still has meaning. In fact, you may be the last. And so it is only right that you should have this signet ring.
Wow! Thank you, Mr. Count! Mom, look! I'm Darren!
That is the end of the contest. Thank you to all the losers. You may go. Thank you, too, for your help in judging. And on that note, allow me to take my leave.
I'll go ahead. As it should be. Interesting. That's not far.
But I already gave you everything. I have nothing left.
Look at him squirm. Fine. I guess this is enough for now.
And who's this? Our next victim?
Shut your mouth. Forgive him, mistress. This pathetic cockroach did not know who he was talking to. I'm teaching these uplanders how to be strong. I am not the only one having fun in my own way. Your tiefling is also enjoying himself at the expense of others, though I personally find his pitiful methods disgusting. Just some locals. People who know strength when they see it, and who respect it.
I knew I chose the right costume. Mistress noticed me. She knows I want to be strong and cunning like her.
Mistress says might makes right. I've done my fair share of muggings, but this is the first time anyone has truly appreciated my skills.
Mistress is strong and cunning. That's why she travels with the commander.
Mistress is strong. She will teach us her ways.
Robbing them? No, I don't want their useless things. These uplanders were foolish enough to let their guard down. I'm teaching them the importance of staying alert, especially during big, ridiculous celebrations like this one.
Greetings. We've received several complaints from the townsfolk about your behavior. You need to come with us.
Stupid guards! I'm not running away from you this time. Our mistress isn't afraid of you.
Do you want to handle this, mistress? Or would you like us to lend a hand?
Time for some fun. You don't mind, do you?
In the last hour, we've had over a dozen citizens complain that a group of people dressed up like Wendawag, one of the commander's companions, threatened and robbed them. Fortunately, no one was injured aside from minor scratches and bruises. I must take anyone who matches this description into custody. They will be taken to the garrison, where they will be interrogated.
You'll have to be quick if you want to catch me. Are you worried about me, mistress? I can dispatch these guards easily. They're just a bunch of weak uplanders. I'll be quick and quiet, I promise.
If you attack, we will defend ourselves.
I understand. We'll be on our way.
I cannot just let you go. You have assaulted multiple citizens. The stolen property is valued at 1,000 gold pieces. You must return it and answer for your crimes. There has already been one murder in the square. I won't allow another, and robbery can only too easily end in someone's demise.
Must? You don't control me. I owe you nothing. And those spineless wimps who came crying to you got what they deserved.
This will be given to the victims. You have my word. Thank you.
I knew you would protect me, mistress. Let's go.
In due time.
Yes, my friend? Oh, what an exquisite compliment. Thank you. You see, I know a lot about the real Camellia. Despite the differences in our outward appearance, we bear an internal resemblance to one another that is far more important. Well then, this can be the start of our friendship. Would you be surprised to learn that I've been following her? What if I told you that I know all her secrets, all her predilections? I am only joking, of course. A woman is entitled to her secrets. It is my dream to meet her someday. We have so much in common. Oh, how dreadful. I can't imagine who would do such a thing. That's ridiculous. Besides, everyone acts a little strange now and then. You should be more suspicious of anyone who behaves normally all the time. Yes, I would. Thank you. You should meet me there after my conversation with Camellia. But don't come looking for me too soon. I need some time to speak with her first.
All according to plan. I'll go ahead.
And this little gem comes straight out of the abyss. Nicked it from a pretty succubus in a demonic house of pleasure. The stone makes its owner a master of seduction and endows him with tremendous physical endurance. It's one of a kind. Oh, hey there, Chief. You're just in time. Just a minute, my valued customers. Yours truly needs to discuss some business here real quick. Don't wander off. Take a closer look at my wares. Everything for sale. Every single item is magical and unique. A murder right next to my shop. Everyone's trying to get a look. Right over my counter, of course. Yes, indeed. Would I lie about a thing like that? You bet. I'm back home, and everybody who used to wipe their feet on me is now lining up patiently for me to swindle them. Oh, it's a dream come true. Although, I admit, I never dreamed that half of them would be wearing paper horns to look like me. I guess it's kind of flattering. All kinds of useless trinkets. Junk, essentially, and they're lapping it up. Never better. The customers just keep on coming. The money's pocket change compared to what we get from our missions, but I'm doing it for the love of it. I'm pulling fast ones left, right, and center, and they can't get enough. I can barely keep up spinning new stories about this junk. I don't even need to pick their pockets. They're happy to hand their coin over to me. But there's just one thing, Chief. I haven't seen a single guard approach my stall yet. Oh, and I'm dying to sell him something at triple the going rate. I want him clamoring to part with a couple months' salary for my wares. Give a friend a hand? Who knows? They were always giving me a hard time, catching me in the act just as my purse was starting to bulge, or giving me a thrashing in some back alley for my own good. And now, not a single guard's brave enough to approach me. I really want to stick it to them, trick them, then have a good laugh at the idiots who used to chase after me, tripping over each other to shower me in coin. Talk them into paying me a visit. You can tell them I've got something special for them. Every guard in this city knows Woljif Jefto, but you can start with the two hanging about nearby. They keep eyeballing me. Probably remembering the last time I got away from them, my pockets jingling with somebody else's coin. And if you come across any more, send them my way too. Nah, Chief, I don't want to go to them. Let them come to me instead, then I'll work my magic. Turn on your charm, or force them to do it. We just need them to come to my stall. I knew I could count on you, Chief. Point them my way, and I'll take it from there.
Oh, my back. Hail. The guard's looking after the well-being of the townsfolk, but keep your wits about you. Don't trust any of these swindlers.
Ah, my old joints. How can the Canabra's guard help you, citizen?
That little yeah, we know the lad from when he was just a kid. We can spot an impersonator a mile away.
That's right. See that dent in his left horn? That's my work. I clubbed him once. We've known Woljif for ages. That's why we watch him closely, so he doesn't do anything stupid or get himself in trouble. The law? What else? We've been trying to catch him stealing from people since he was about yay high. He's a real pro, but my back and joints aren't what they used to be. Haven't been for a while. So the little rascal almost always got away. Well, he's not running now, at least. Oh, my legs.
Last time we met, he slid right between my legs as he fled. My back was killing me for a good month after that. When Woljif was a boy, we could catch him sometimes to try and beat some sense into him. Yeah, I mean, talk some sense into him. Anyway, it didn't work. Yeah, lad's no chump. Made something of himself. Got copycats now. Good for him. People think he's a horned hero. Well, that's all well and good, and he might be doing some great things in the World Wound. But we remember him and his antics well. Hard to trust someone like that.
Why does he keep peddling his junk? I'm just waiting for one of his customers to come running up to us in tears, saying they got robbed blind.
Oh, we can get healing at the healers. But anything he's selling's bound to be some worthless trinket. Well, there's plenty of fools ready to empty their wallets here as it is. We're just trying to make sure they still have their wallets at the end of it. What if the lad actually remembers us fondly? I mean, we did give him a whack or two, but that was for his own good.
Oh, fine. Let's go take a look.
Commander! I've always got time for you. What are you looking for? I know, except the people won't let him cut the line. It's fine. Let him stew at the back for a while. Thanks, Chief. If you see more of them, send them my way. Catch you later.
The city guard and the soldiers of the Eagle Watch are loitering about aimlessly. I am ashamed to witness such gross incompetence. Yours as a captain, first and foremost.
Again, my lord, the Eagle Watch has prepared carefully for today. If the behavior of my soldiers appears frivolous, I can assure you that it is only a facade. It is our job to keep the people of this city safe, and we take our duty seriously.
Commander, you are just in time.
Commander, Captain Gong Tuk of the Eagle Watch, at your service.
I was informing the captain that he has been negligent in his duties. Based on my observations, the city guard is not adequately prepared for the possibility of an enemy attack, and neither is the Eagle Watch.
That is not true. I can speak only for the Watch, but I assure you, we have taken every precaution to ensure the city's safety.
The city guard and soldiers of the Eagle Watch have been stationed throughout the city at random. The patrols move through the streets with no discernible purpose. The chasm in the square has been hastily cobbled over with planks. The area near the stage is unprotected and vulnerable to attack. I could go on.
I very much would, Commander. Thank you. During the preparations for the festival, it was decided the Eagle Watch would be put in charge of security. We planned for every possible scenario. The guards went into great detail about the problems they faced during the demon attack, and we have worked hard to address those issues. The placement of our soldiers throughout the city is intentional. Their positioning is all part of a larger strategy. I could go on at length about the preparations we've made for the festival and how our approach differs from that of the city guard. I could even give you a tour, but why don't you inspect our sentry posts and talk to the soldiers yourself? I am certain they will allay your concerns. They can show you everything we've done to make sure the city is safe and secure during today's festivities. Here, take this chevron. Fasten it to your armor, and my soldiers will know I've sent you.
A tempting proposition. I will accept your offer. Are you with me, Commander?
In that case, I will not detain you any longer.
Commander, I would like to inspect the chasm first, followed by the gate and then the stage. We should get started.
Corporal Sweeps, at your service.
Corporal, we are here to conduct an inspection. Shall we proceed, Commander?
Absolutely, Commander. It's strong and sturdy. And we have our soldiers posted in multiple places nearby to keep watch.
Perhaps. The platform itself is sturdy enough for its purpose, but the quality of its construction is not the issue here. The real threat comes from below. What is that I can see down in the chasm, Corporal?
An Eagle watch post. We anticipated that an enemy might try to enter Canabras using the lower caves, so we set up an entire network of outposts beneath the city. If there's trouble down there, Iomade forbid, we'll be the first to know. You bet. These caves extend far beyond Canabras. Anyone could use them to sneak into the city. Right now, it's the easiest way to get past the walls. Some smart folks around here came up with this, sound warning system. I don't know how it works, but if even one person sounds the alarm in the caves, all the Eagle watch posts, both above and below ground, will know that something's wrong. You're right, Commander. We always need more soldiers. But the city guard helped our scouts explore and clear out the caves directly beneath this square and the adjacent streets. We collapsed all the other passageways. The guards thought it unnecessary, but the Watch Command decided it was better to be safe than sorry.
How is information shared during the festival between the posts on the surface and those below ground?
The post on the surface uses a hinged hatch to check in with the post below every 15 minutes. We use gestures to communicate.
How do you ensure that no one gets through the underground passageways between the lookout posts?
We built a few stone and wooden barricades between each post. It's nearly impossible to get past them without being noticed.
What would happen if an enemy overwhelmed your underground forces before they could sound an alarm?
Well, the enemy would have to figure out a way to reach the surface. The soldiers on the ground don't have ladders. We lower them up and down with ropes.
At ease, Corporal. I have no more questions. We are finished here.
As it should be.
Those are good costumes. Wait, those aren't costumes. They're real. Yeah. Begging your pardon. Didn't expect a visit from such distinguished guests. Sergeant Bushy Wolf, at your service.
Sergeant Wolf, we would like to know more about the security protocols here at the gate.
Oh, I'm happy to answer questions about that. Yeah, my subordinates have everything running like clockwork. Yes and no, Commander. This is the same gate and walls as before, but we completely dismantled and rebuilt them in the aftermath of the attack. You can barely recognize them now. Even Nerosian doesn't have gates this strong. Oh, you noticed? This is a gift from the capital. They sent us a massive pile of coils, levers, chains, and bobbins to build all these fancy mechanisms. We can open and close the gate 3 times faster than before. Hope for the best and prepare for the worst. That's my motto. Just because we want things to go well doesn't mean they will. That's why the soldiers are here to keep watch. It's better to be safe than sorry. Aside from everybody dressing up as you, Commander, of course, most of them don't resemble you at all, but some of them look just like you. It's uncanny. A few people dressed as your companions did try to sneak weapons into the square, but my soldiers quickly disarmed them. Granted, this was after they nearly let the scoundrels through. I have to keep a sharp eye on them, or they get lazy in their duties.
I want to hear from the soldier first. Sergeant, I would like a full account of the security arrangements at your post.
Yes, sir. As part of our efforts to keep the city secure, we have made several improvements to the gate in the market square. As per this morning's inspection, all mechanisms are in working order. Observation posts have been placed along the walls to provide an unrestricted view of the city in the market square. At the first sign of danger, these observation posts will signal for the gate to be shut. They have been equipped with torches and alchemist smoke for this purpose.
At ease, Wolf. Yes, I have already come to a conclusion. Yes, I have seen enough.
That is not far.
Greetings. Lieutenant Leva Eicheltane of the Eagle Watch at your service. An inspection, I presume.
You presume correctly, Lieutenant. We have questions for you.
I'll answer your questions, but I'd like to remain at my post if you don't mind. Stage Square and the adjacent streets. All of the watch soldiers here are under my command and supervision.
Some of the guards are lingering idly by the market stalls. Soldiers are scattered haphazardly throughout the square. Their posts seem to have been assigned arbitrarily. Explain this, Lieutenant.
The city guards are not under my authority. While they may shirk their duties, my watch soldiers do not. You may believe them to be idle, but if you observe the surrounding area from here, I think you will come to a different conclusion. Each group of soldiers is stationed within view of at least 2 others. Patrol routes are concentrated in areas where there is a high likelihood of criminal activity.
I do detect a certain logic. I would not say that. The strategy is questionable, but the reasoning is sound. From the position, the lieutenant will be able to quickly identify a threat if it is signaled from one of the surrounding posts. However, this brings me to another question. You do not have enough soldiers here. Are you sure you will be able to defend this city?
We do not want a heavy security presence to dampen today's festivities. However, we have soldiers posted everywhere, even if you can't see them. They're inside houses and towers, even the chapel and the temple. They are keeping a careful watch on everything that is happening in the vicinity. Quick enough. The soldiers under my command know what all the signals mean. The bells, the colored smoke, and the rest of the alarms, and will not hesitate to spring into action.
Lieutenant, what will you do if there is a threat? You are standing alone on a crate in the middle of the square.
I have these. Signal flares. A little help from the alchemists. I can shake one and toss it up, and everyone will know there's trouble.
That will suffice. Carry on, Lieutenant. Commander, a word. I am rarely wrong in my initial judgments, Commander. But today is one such occasion. I must admit, the Eagle Watch have taken measures to improve the city's defenses after the demon attack on Canabras. No. The Eagle Watch have learned from the mistakes of the City Guard. However, their forces alone are not enough. There are still gaps in their strategy that need to be addressed. Still, their overall approach is sound. There are always killings at town festivals, contract, accidental, and serial. Either way, it is the job of the Canabras City Watch, which is to say, the killer is unlikely ever to be found. While the city's defenses seem to be in good order, my instincts tell me that something's wrong. Call it a hunch. And to forestall your next question, no. Your presence is no longer required. I will take things from here. Commander.
In due time. All according to plan.
Good day. Just an ordinary guard. I don't think my name is important. But, since you're asking, it's Issera Voyle. Keeping an eye on things. Although, to be honest, I'm expecting trouble. Just force of habit. I don't want anything to happen on my watch. Do I know Woljif? Look around. Everyone knows him. Unfortunately. Yes, I know him. We only met once, but that was more than enough for me to remember him forever. You don't know? I thought everyone in Canabras knew the story of how Issera Voyle was disgraced and demoted because of... Well, let me start at the beginning. For 8 years, I was the warden of the Canabras prison. 2 years ago, Woljif was caught stealing, again, and, as required by law, was placed in custody before his trial. We spoke for less than a minute, and even then my intuition was telling me I needed to stay sharp with this tiefling. It's a shame I didn't listen to it. A day later, Woljif escaped. We still don't know how he did it. The cell was locked, with no sign of forced entry. It wasn't enough for him just to escape, though. He went and ransacked the warden's office first. My office. Woljif slipped out of prison with 2 months' worth of guard salary. They were to be paid the next morning. And despite my impeccable record, I was demoted to patrol duty. Now I guard the streets, and no matter how many ruffians I put away, no matter how many lives I save, I will never get any recognition or gratitude. My career ended that day, and I've never encountered Woljif since. Well, sure, there's about 100 Woljifs loitering around today. Wait, you're serious? He had the nerve to show up here? You know what? Yes, I will pay him a visit. I want to look him in the eye and see if I can find even a shadow of regret.
A trivial matter. Go ahead.
A festival, a fair, and still nothing worth looking at. Huh? What? Is something wrong? Me? I just got a bit distracted. I mean, it's a festival. Merchants from all over Mendev are here, and there's nothing, absolutely nothing interesting at all. I want something, you know, something special. A talisman, like, to... it's nothing. I've been to all the stalls. There's nothing but junk. I've seen him. Didn't look at his goods, though. Maybe if it wasn't one of them horned louts selling, I'd take a look. Well, because it's not Woljif. Just another copycat. And even then, I don't want to have anything to do with him. We met once before. My first night watch. Saw him at the haberdashery after he'd broken in. Caught him right as he was emptying the till. He dazzled me with his shadow thingy and said he'd curse me. I was scared and confused. And then he slipped away right under my nose. And he cursed me. He did. I haven't caught a single crook since. All of them just run off like Woljif. Yeah, the real deal. Who cares? I wouldn't touch the real Woljif, or anyone impersonating him with a 10-foot pole. What if they curse me again, with something even worse? No thank you. I'm telling you, it's not Woljif. Although that's probably for the best, right? Maybe his impersonator will have something valuable in his store. Ah, to the abyss with it. You're right. I'll go browse. Hopefully no one will curse me this time.
As it should be. That is not far.
Who is responsible for this? How outrageous! Are you seeing this, darling? Do something!
What do you want me to do, dearest? They're just children.
Something? Anything! I don't know! Just send them away! They're ruining everything! Ugh. Hey, you little rats! Get out of here! I told you to get out of here or I'll call the guards! You're disturbing our celebration!
No, you get out of here! Our big sister invited us to the party. She told the guards that we can stay, so leave us alone!
Why, you insolent little...
No, everything is fine. My wife is just a little upset, that's all.
Fine? You call this fine? This is outrageous! It's an absolute disgrace! Oh, these dirty little urchins have snuck into the party and are snatching sweets from our tables with their grimy hands! Oh, the audacity! They're stealing food right beneath our noses, and the guards won't do anything!
Did you hear me, lady? I said we were invited. Our big sister told us we could stay. Nobody's forcing you to be here. If you don't want to be around us, you can leave. It's a big city. Pick a direction and start walking. She's very tall, and her face is covered in scars from where she was burned. Everyone knows her. She's famous now. We used to play together in the streets before the demons came. I didn't think she'd remember us, but she does. She's the one who invited us to the feast.
Wait! Wait! What did you just say?
Oh my! Ember? The real Ember? How exciting! Why didn't you tell us? Here, have some more cake. Go ahead, eat as much as you want. Can you introduce me to this sister of yours?
Changed your tune, huh? Well, tough. I'm not introducing you to anyone now.
I'm being nice to you, you little brat. Fine, have it your way. If the guards won't make you leave, I will. Oh, that would be marvelous. I've been longing to meet her. I'm sure this little brat is lying. Ember would never associate with lowlifes like these.
Go ahead. Big Sister will set you straight. She's around here somewhere. I think she went to the Temple of Desna.
In due time.